Let's go.
So let me ask you then, was the idea to pivot over to Wheel of Time a little bit, because we've been reading stories, you never really know for a fact, but was the idea to have Thom play guitar, was that your idea? Because I know that you do play guitar a little bit, right?
No, yeah, but no. They were looking for Thom, and of course, Thom in the books, like you mentioned on your podcast, we shall listen to, guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a beef with you in a moment. Just no, but
Kelly, back to Kelly.
They were looking for this character, and Kelly has used me a couple of times for when they're not getting what they're searching for. So she kind of throws it my way because she knows that I will do it. I don't care how the character is described or anything. I see a way that I want to do it, and then it might be bad, but at least it's something else. And this was one of those as well, because I know that Thom Merillin, as you were talking about in the books, are like 65 or 70, and is long and skinny and white mustache. And I was looking at myself and I said, fuck you, I'm not 48. And it's like, really, guys? But there was something about him that I couldn't let it go. And it was so I kind of did the self-tape in my own way, and I just left out all these ideas of him and the harp and all this, because I can just imagine all the self-tape that they got with people
playing harps.
Yeah.
Like elegantly.
and I'm being a dick now, sorry. But I was thinking about that. I just thought that he was, as you actually pointed out as well, that he's kind of a cowboy-ish character. And that's how I did it. And luckily they fell for it. And to be fair, I mean, this show is going to hopefully go on for quite some years. And maybe it's not a good idea to start out with a 70-year-old actor. So
yeah, very true.
But yeah, he plays the guitar, and I think I'm a big fan of the way that if you look at how Batman has transformed in all the through time, started out in underpants, or what do you call it? And really dark and gritty. And even seeing it for like when it was like 20 years ago, it's like almost laughable now. And I think that's what they want to do here as well. This worked when the books were written, but it wouldn't work now. So let's try to take it somewhere else. And I was so thankful that they did that, because I was not going to be the red cloaked mustache.
Yeah. No, I think it's
that's
what you're
not
saying.
my forte in any way or form. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, and it fits so well in the tone of the show. I feel like especially the way that we meet Thom, the way that he acts, and you still have that. It's what I have had said about a lot of the characters is that they may have changed little things, but I feel like at the end of the day, a lot of the soul is still there. Like, you are Thom.
Cool. That is so important that you still feel that connection there.
Oh yeah,
I'm not disrespecting anything. I feel like if you don't want to look at the past, you're disrespecting it. This is definitely looking at the past, but it's building on top of it. It's the same with an idea. You see an idea and you build on it. And this is what they did. I had nothing to do with that, except for me. We tried the mustache, and I said,
no. It honestly, it would look too goofy with just the mustache. It would look very goofy, all of it.
Yeah.
I looked like a comedian, and I was starting to do things like this.
Yeah, I do. Honestly, I think you read the books and you get attached to that vision of the character, and everyone, when it's a book, it's words on a page, and people have their own image in their heads. But I honestly love this version of Thom. I think that you're much more badass versus Tom's kind of more of this like goofy kind of guy with that side to him. So I think season 1 Thom was very good for me.
I think you nailed exactly what the whole thing was. Like, it's fine to do it in a book to have a 70-year-old doing all of these, even the fight scene with the Fate that you had in season 1. That would have looked way more awkward if you had a really, really old man trying to like, throw knives around. So I just think making it more realistic, aging it all to be, 2022, like it all makes sense. And I think you were fantastic, Thom Merillin.
Thank you so much. But to be fair, if it would have been like Liam Neeson, he could have fucking pulled it off.
Well, he doesn't have any guns to work with his Tom, yeah.
Liam Neeson might have seemed almost goofier. He almost
I don't
might
know
not
if
have
I've
fit.
ever seen Liam Neeson throw knives. He's good with the guns. He's proficient with the guns, but